How difficult is it for the church to restore its moral authority, given decades of scandal, of cover-up, and of the blighting of individual lives by priests?
I think we just have to accept that our moral authority and our credibility in more general terms has been massively damaged.
It's shot to pieces, isn't it?
I accept that our credibility is shot to pieces.
We'll just be another moment, Paul.
Of course, Father.
Now, Sheila, I'm going to give you my personal card.
Newspaper business. I used to sit in on the lectures with the Neiman fellows when I was at Harvard. But if I can be of any help, Marty, don't hesitate to ask. I find that this city flourishes when its great institutions work together.
Thank you. Personally, I'm of the opinion that for a paper to best perform its function, it really needs to stand alone.
Of course. But my offer still stands.
Thank you.
Come in. Ah. Thank you, Maureen. A little gift, Marty. Think of it as a cardinal's guide to the city of Boston.
That's why I never got married. I'm too busy. What I do is too important. Your new editor is a Jew, right?
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Well, so he comes in, and suddenly everybody's interested in the church. You know why? Because it takes an outsider, like me. I'm Armenian. How many Armenians do you know in Boston? This city, these people, making the rest of us feel like we don't belong. But they're no better than us. Look at how they treat their children. Mark my words, Mr. Resendez. If it takes a village to raise a child, it takes a village to abuse one.
How many of these cases you've been involved with?
You know I can't answer that, Robbie. It's unethical.
Is that all it is?
So, this would be the Robbie Robinson I've always heard about but never met.
Huh? Listen to me, Jimmy. You want to be on the right side of this.
This is the church you're talking about, Robbie. Look around. These are good people. Done a lot of good for this city. Enjoy the party.
I think that's the bigger story.
Bigger than 50 priests.
If it came from the top down, yes.
But the numbers clearly indicate that there were senior clergy involved.
That's all they do. Indicate.
Are you telling me that if we run a story with 50 pedophile priests in Boston...
We'll get into the same catfight you got into on Porter, which made a lot of noise, but changed things not one bit. We need to focus on the institution, not the individual priests. Practice and policy. Show me the church manipulated the system so that these guys wouldn't have to face charges. Show me they put those same priests back into parishes time and time again. Show me this was systemic, that it came from the top down.
Sounds like we're going after law.
We're going after the system.
That'll be fun. You know what? I'll catch up with you, okay?
Okay.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry. I don't have any time to talk right now, but if you call my
We
assistant...
have reason to believe that there are allegations against as many as 87 priests in Boston.
I can't talk to you about that.
Does that number sound right to you?
You gotta be kidding me. I just told you I don't have time for this crap right now.
How many priests did you send?
Robbie, you know I can't tell you that.
You're going to give me the names and the names of their victims.
Are you threatening me?
We've got two stories here. We've got a story about degenerate clergy, and we've got a story about a bunch of lawyers turning child abuse into a cottage industry. Now, which story do you want us to write? Because we're writing one of them.
I already sent you a list of names.
What are you talking about? To whom?
The Globe, years ago. After the Porter case, I got plenty of calls. I had 20 priests in Boston alone, but I couldn't go after them without the press. So I sent you guys a list of names, and you buried it.
I want those names tomorrow, Chief.
It is, especially since the church continues to go after me. It takes a toll, Mike. They'll try to silence anyone who speaks out. I'm sure they'll come after you and your team soon enough.
Really? And how do you think they'd do that? Hello? Richard?
About 7 alleged victims over, 8 years?
We're talking about, 7 that we know about.
This is ridiculous. You're reaching for a story here.
Jack. If I had been president then, I would have known.
Bill, I'm not sure that's relevant.
Why do you think they sent Talbot up to Chevreuse? You know they wanted him out of town.
Robbie, as well-intentioned as Bill's remarks are, I'm hoping we can keep this between us until we all get on the same page.
Is that why we're here, to get on the same page?
No, we're here because you're an important alumnus, Robbie, and a friend.
Exactly. And we know you care about the school as much as we do.
Did you play a sport here, Jack?
Yeah. Football. Why?
I ran track. I went to Providence yesterday. I talked to one of Father Talbot's victims. He played hockey here. And he was one of the better ones. He's got a wife, kids, good job. About 10 minutes into the conversation, guy breaks down. Couldn't stop crying. Said he could never figure out why Father Talbot picked him. Father Talbot coached the hockey team. So, I guess we just got lucky. You and me.
And the Cardinal, the Cardinal, he might not be perfect. But we can't throw out all the good he's doing over a few bad apples. Now, I'm bringing this up to you because I know this is Barron's idea, his agenda. I gotta tell you, he doesn't care about the city the way we do. How could he?
This is how it happens, isn't it, Pete?
What's that?
Guy leans on a guy, and suddenly the whole town just looks the other way.
Robbie. Look at Marty Barron is just trying to make his mark. He's gonna be here for a couple of years and he's gonna move on. Just like he did in New York and Miami. Where are you gonna go? Good night, Robbie. Brian?
Hey, Pete. When we do run the story, I'm gonna need a comment from the cardinal.
We'll talk again later. Good night, Robbie.
Night, Pete.
Either way, extensive damage has been done to this building.
What happened?
They're saying it's a prop plane, but that's not a prop plane.
Tell Linda to get every reporter we have in here now.
You pray for the victims. You pray for the injured.
Yes? Hi, I'm Mike Garcetti from the Boston Globe. I'm having some trouble accessing some public records down in the records room. I was wondering if I could have a word with you.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
These exhibits you're after, Mr. Resendez, they're very sensitive records.
With all due respect, Your Honor, that's not the question. The records are public.
Maybe so. But tell me, where is the editorial responsibility in publishing records of this nature?
Well, where's the editorial responsibility in not publishing them?